Yo, 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 this is King Earner coming to you guys live and direct.
Snatcher of honor.
Oh, man, I got Honorable Likmoss here. It's always a pleasure, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of people don't really understand the understanding of this type of honor we share and how about, how many years ago? That was 2012 when you came home?
13.
2013, you gave me the ambition to even keep a camera around or even had a mindset of this, being a part of this, you know what I'm saying? So I want to thank you for always doing that for me.
Gel liver shirts.
Gel livers. When you put one of them
sold
on.
about 9 hoodies. He pulled up on the block. You remember on Carlisle Street?
Carlisle Street, I pull up.
Everybody bought the hoodie. Everybody buys the hoodie.
Everybody, but not just everybody. Even when I left you, when I'm around the corner, I pull around S1, it's on right in front of Sunshine Inn. I jump out. He like, yo, hey, he is. I need some no tattletale joints and bought a whole box. And that was based off honor. This is something that, you know, individuals show love to one another. They kick it or whatever, but don't nobody try to put food on somebody's table, bro. Niggas not gonna do that. They don't want to see you eat. Like, you hungry? Like, all right, well, we're gonna eat. Let me show you something.
Yeah, no.
Skag Murphy said, I'll never forget. My sister called me. She said, I'm up here with Leak. We're having this a big party about to go on. And Leak just left us about 20 minutes ago, but he took a box of shirts. We haven't seen him. And when I'm on Instagram, I'm looking, everybody is just like, Ernest. Because Gel Livers was my baby, but we was Ernest.
Yeah.
We was Ernest, you know? You know how many people take a situation and do all positive things with it when we had mindsets.
Where did the Ernest, no, the honor, where did that come from? How did Ernest start, first of all?
All right, Ernest started among
It was at the studio.
Waters. I'm selling waters.
Ernest. I don't know. It just happened. I don't know.
But I know one thing, that we had the machine. It was a machine in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I kept saying I need an Earner shirt. All I remember, I woke up with a blue John with the white little
Mayor
smoke.
Malik made it.
Mayor Malik made
The first
Earner shirt. I put that John on and I was, but we was like kind of joking, but we were serious.
No, we were serious.
We were serious as a heart attack.
We was buying the motherfucking hoodies and shit.
We was buying and putting it right out there.
No, yeah. Then the honorable shit started from the popcorn. Then
Popcorn.
I was making everybody who did anything or said anything dishonorable do push-ups.
Push-ups on the block.
You had to do push-ups.
Push-ups. And see, a lot of people, go ahead.
Then, I don't know, everybody just starts saying honor.
Everybody.
Like, where's your honor? Ain't got no honor. Oh, it's dishonorable. You gotta do some push-ups. And that shit just took the fuck up.
And when we went to the can, because a lot of people don't see the art in it, nor the hard work that we really put behind it. I can remember because we was down, I think it was like Badlands, someone was meeting a good friend of yours that just came home, and we were sitting in the car and I took the flick when we was in the truck. The one, you know, that we was riding around in.
Yeah.
And I took the picture of the joint, and that was when we first started really branding it, putting it everywhere. It was like, Ernest here, Ernest here, Ernest here, Ernest here. Then you had Nana.
Then I went to the king.
That day, listen, a lot of people don't understand, like, Trap Love was the #1 hit. Trap Love by You was the #1 hit worldwide amongst those who was in the trenches. Everybody in the... Listen, only reason why I say that...
It was a hell of a joke.
It was a hell of a joke, but the only reason why I say that, right? When I went to the can, man, that's all people that knew me, like the youngins, they was like, no.
You know, I'm trying to touch your soul.
Yeah.
I ain't really like rapping. I'm trying to touch you, go feel this shit. So that's what that was. But yeah,
it was lit. I mean, cause we was when I went to the can, and like you had one, and they put you somewhere when they locked you up. you might say they ADX you. They put you somewhere where it was like, I can't hear and see nothing. They fucked him around, so like I was still out here. I'm carrying this, so when I'm riding around with your shit, it's like it's me and you in the passenger seat, but you ain't here. I mean, I'm doing about just about anything when it comes down to keeping everything of honor. And what I noticed the most was the people was there because of the music. Transition was an album, bro.
I was so much in the zone, I didn't really notice the people. You gotta understand, that was mostly like you was online. I wasn't.
Oh, no doubt.
I was just rapping and whatever else the fuck I was doing.
Hey, look, but what's crazy was, I remember I was doing Streets of Philly video.
Mm-hmm.
You lost your keys. You lost your keys or your phone or something you lost. And we riding around doing this video. I mean, we had to do about 20 things. Shout out to Mar B from Uptown, man. He set out nice. It was like he was doing a movie. Yeah, he done Trap Love too. It was like we done a movie. And mind you, let me give y'all this understanding too. Because a lot of you artists, y'all think things come for free. We were paying for that video. Them videos, we worked hard and paid that man for them videos. Those wasn't no videos where somebody could put it somewhere and say, this is my content. Mm-hmm. We made sure we done things legally in a positive way, but we always, even though we was going in a positive way, and a lot of people don't really understand, naturally, the people took to it because it was of honor. It was a natural thing. At that time, we was being accepted by the people, but we wasn't looking for to be accepted in the entertainment business. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, well, I couldn't get him. I had to really do a little bit of more entertaining. Like you, I can't get him. Me, I'm entertaining. You like, I feel you his, but it's like, yeah, I just dropped this bar. Here, let me give you understanding about this boy with his talent and his music. He is very humble with it. And sometimes you need that friend or that brother to be like, yo, bro, come on. Those niggas ain't understand Puff and Big Joe. Puff was in the videos doing that. Puff trying to, let's go. But it matched. And when I came home, you came home before me. When I came home, the ghetto set it off. The ghetto set it off.
The ghetto. I wrote that joint. How fast I wrote that joint?
Seconds.
I wrote that shit like 5 minutes ago.
That's why I give it seconds. You don't even call those minutes.
3 songs.
Back to back. Yeah, I think you wrote that other joint. Niggas know the line of work, bulletproof without trying to dog. She'll be reminding y'all. That joint.
Yeah, and the niggas ain't riding.
Niggas ain't riding. Y'all gotta go to his SoundCloud right now and listen to all that music. But the last one that you guys probably was paying more attention to was I'm Sturdy. And that word, Moolah has kind of restored the honor in that word throughout the communities.
That word, it came from
Free Moolahs.
Well, we got, I ain't saying like, where it started from, because we,
right.
I'm saying how it got popular amongst us. Like we said, it was G's.
Mm-hmm.
It was Seta.
Free, yeah.
That was Seta shit.
Yeah.
That's
sturdy. I'm sturdy.
Yeah, that was his shit. That shit just stuck.
Right.
Free Seta.
Right. So, my whole twist was more or less the saying of, if you work hard, you'll see the results in that.
Yeah, because we was working like a motherfucker.
I was taught the game by him.
Somebody got lazy.
I got a little lazy, I ain't gonna lie. But
I got lazy.
We both got lazy in certain areas, but I think it was more or less the campaign, really. We were so focused on the Honor Your Life campaign.
We gotta put music to the back. It started to be about the community and the kids.
And a lot of people
started to be more about that than music. The music was like
here and there.
Because that's not what I'm rapping about. It's kind of hard to really like rap about this, but do that. You see what I'm saying? That ain't really, people go look at you like, hold on, man. He's boy faking. He faking in one of these areas.
Something he's not.
He either faking in his raps, or he's faking in his life.
Right.
One or the other. So it's like, it was kind of hard to get in the studio and rap the way I rap.
Right.
But then go outside and like bring people together and give away
video with his, yeah, like I feel what you said. Videos got you talking about this, that, the third, and it's like don't mix with the message. But flip side, you know that flip side song, that kind, everybody got to listen to that song.
That song came from a conversation. I was just in jail. I ain't gonna lie, I wrote that shit in jail.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was talking to my man, and we just was talking about that.
Yeah.
Why nobody never talk about this? Why you always glamorizing? Nobody never talk about this side.
Right.
So that's what I went in there that night, not even knowing. You see what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I didn't plan like I'm gonna go write a rap about this.
Right.
I just went in that night and I had some shit on. You know what I mean? And I just.
This ain't a diss to nobody that rap, but I'm tired of hearing about all the bodies and crack.
I just
come on, man.
The flip side, like why are people doing this? Like, tell them about the little girls living their first rape with no self-esteem, giving in their first. That's why she a whore. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Y'all just look at her now and it's like, oh, this girl a whore. No, she don't got no love. She don't got no self-esteem, bro.
Right.
She got raped when she was young. She thinks she ain't really worth shit. Her pussy is not worth. There's no value to it now. Once somebody took it, you see what I'm saying? Now she just fucking, but nobody really give you that side. So I just gave them that side.
And in between those times, with us doing the Honor Your Life campaign, a lot of people don't know that was strategically done. We had to find a way to get a little bit closer to the hearts of the ones who were actually considering getting an education.
Yeah, we was going up to the schools. I started going up to the schools when I first came home with Toya.
Right.
Raising manager.
Right.
LaBella Toya.
Yeah, I remember her.
We went to Overbrook. Spoke to the guy. That's what I wanted to do, though. That's what I was telling Parole what I wanted to do. But I don't know. It was like I ain't really like the age group.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of hard to get to a 16, 17-year-old. They really not really trying to hear that shit. They be in the back of the class like, come on, boy.
Right, they really don't, and that was the thing. A lot of people don't understand. I see a lot of dudes. I hear a lot of speakers. I listen to them, and you hear the kids still in the background. If you ever listen to any of my speakers, I might have had one like that. And that was the beginning, my first break off the ice. But how I was able to deliver was because a lot of people didn't know the same message that I'm giving on YouTube. I was giving that same message, but I just made sure it was commercial for the children to be able to accept it. And once we saw that in Four Corners, it was like, it's time to go to another, platform and give that platform that same honor. But this platform, it calls for a little bit more raw content. After the transition, you was kind of speaking to me on different avenues that you wanted to go. Concrete Series, everybody know that was my baby.
Yeah, you put that together. I had nothing to do with Concrete Series.
I loved it, right?
Absolutely nothing. He hosted it. He picked the songs. He put that shit together. And it came in. It was nice.
And they loved it. And they loved it. The thing is, it was like, in between time, you were doing tracks with individuals, like paid features, that was like phenomenal. And I just wanted to ask you, I ain't never say it to you, bro, why do you always give, you'll tell when somebody give a feature to somebody, they might do 2 lines, they might say, bro, blah, blah, blah. It's like you put your name on a feature, like your honor on it, because you give them the best of the bar sometimes.
I feel like that's your resume. I feel like that's my resume. When people look you up, them songs might come up, and you had the whack verse on that.
Yeah, right.
Because that's how I judge people. When people was like, all right, he the best. It's like, hold on, I heard some corny verses from him. How is he the best?
Right.
You gotta be consistently hot. You can't be like, all right, this shit corny. Then it's like he flamed this, but these 2 songs is trash.
Halfway, yeah.
It's like, no, you're not the best. The best is somebody who's consistently hot.
And you showed that because I could take a track off of each.
You saying I'm the best? That's what you saying?
In reference to lyrically bars, you know I'm always. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody can talk.
Let me think hard.
At first, I ain't listen. It used to be like, check it out, and then I
Who
would
do I
come
feel?
listen.
Who do I feel is dope? Is better than me?
Nobody. I'm just keeping it 100, like on.
No, it's some motherfucker. I got a track from OT to Real. I've been sitting on for a month.
I know. I've been waiting for that. The
I don't
world
think-
is
but
waiting
you
for
know
that.
I'm a slacker. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? When
right.
it comes to the music, as soon as I get, I be slacking. But outside of that, his verse is hot as shit. His verse is extremely fucking hot. I know I can't just like go on there. You know what I mean? It just,
Right.
I got a cup, so I'm not gonna get on there and just play with that. No, when I feel like rapping, like when I'm in that zone, I'm gonna touch it. But I ain't gonna force myself to write no shit and it come out like, no, you ain't gonna do that to me, OT. You're not gonna do that to me.
Like on a trashy tip. And
I know the verse. I know his verse off that joint.
well, you know it by heart already.
I know it already.
So OT, where's he from? He's from Kensington, if I'm not mistaken.
That's my guy.
I noticed in the on Instagram,
He's keeping the honor alive.
he always seemed to how can I say that? When when he come out of bars and I hear him speak on other pages about you, he always relate to you. I've seen like a week ago where he was like, somebody was like, oh, I see you on Likmoss, y'all got, and he was kind of like saying, yeah, like we got something, but like how you was like we ain't just throwing it at the people. You know what I'm saying?
That's my guy.
And my joint be like, you know how I be. I be thinking like every song I hear, if you a part of it and I hear it, and I be like, that's a banger. Like we need to put this out this hour. Y'all don't know how many leaked songs I have leaked. The fans should honor me at a high degree when it come down to Likmoss music, especially Likmoss music. I done leaked a little bit of low and ab stuff too.
I only be wanting to put the freestyles out there, like the off of other beats, off of other people's beats. I just be wanting to put them out there, and I don't really do them a lot. Like when y'all hear them, that be the joint I did. Any freestyle I got is out, and I got a million freestyles. I got more songs than freestyles.
So could we? Cause I gotta get it together. It was the transition as Concrete Series. Concrete Series was more like a series of music, songs, body of music we threw out. It wasn't really nothing that I can say that he had already mastered. It was like around them times you were looking for your sound. I kept saying, "Oh, that's hot. Oh, that's hot."
The transition too. That's why the transition came out how it came. It was two versions. I got the first version, the 21 songs.
That was
I got that.
That's what I really wanted. Like
Now, the genre that I let out, I just wanted to show people that I could do a lot of different things. I don't know why. Instead of just being me,
the transition.
I went every single way. I got club Jones on there. I got John for the women. I got John talking about a woman. I got all types
flip
of
side,
shit
all
on
type
the
of
flip
jokes.
side. This is why I hate. Like I got a lot of music on there. Transition. I got a lot of different.
Right,
I
different
got
tunes.
money on. I got a lot of different, sounds on there.
Dude,
I liked it though.
So
I like the 21 track version better.
I like the 21 track version better also, but do you think that, because I've been seeing the hashtag bear season, I even got hyped off that joint, I'm putting it everywhere, and then I get this. When is Likmoss dropping bear season? You know me.
Bear season
I'm
is
like, when?
officially not done.
It's not done yet. Damn. We need, the reason why, and a youngin was telling me.
I mean, it can be done. It can be. I can.
Right.
It can be done. But I think I just want to, I know, you got to understand, every time I come out of a little writer's block, I come out better. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So,
Every time. Yeah.
I could put it out there now. I got enough tracks, but it's like, can I wait for this other wave to come in? Because once that bug kick, I know it's gonna be like another level. Always hit another latch. So hopefully, I'm waiting for that. That's all I'm really waiting for. Like my next three to five songs. Let me see what these sound like.
So it's been a lot of features. There's been a lot of people from across the world, UK, London, New York, Jersey, been doing the features. And I notice a lot of times, Leak, when you do the feature, you would get a person their music, and then your thing would be like, I don't have a problem with promoting their music. Like, it's been many times where I'll be like, yo, bro, that John, we just gonna give it here. You'll be like, no, let's throw the whole John up there, bro. You know what I mean? Whereas though you help other artists. When do we say, okay, Likmoss, well, when do we have Likmoss music, his talent to ourselves to be able to say, let's tune it into a project instead of him having 5 or 6 even label mates on there. I mean, we understand the honor, but the people want to hear a joint with just you. When do we tell the people, or when do the people?
I don't know. I don't
can feel
create
that
music like that.
I have to disagree to this.
No, I'm saying I don't create music like I can plan what I'm going to do, because I'm like an inspirational, right? I gotta be feeling it. It's like whatever I'm
You got to be all over it.
It's whatever I'm feeling at the time. That's how the shit gonna come out. If I feel like damn, I need a feature on this, I get a feature. If I feel like damn, the second verse ain't gonna go in this, how does this first verse? I don't even feel like using my brain and going this style and using this many words right now. So I'm gonna just give it to my owners though.
All right, so the features that I've seen you collaborate on that you haven't put out there, that I don't know if it was features or you was just, playing around with it, was, I ain't gonna let you go on this one. Young Guns Chris. I saw that y'all was,
We got a couple tracks together.
you see, so they going on bear season then.
Maybe.
All right, see?
I know for sure one
So-
joint we got is going on there, and I believe we got a couple joints, man. He might snatch something, put it on his mixtape. Who knows, man?
So that's what I'm saying now, people, I'm glad that I'm able to give this to the people, because y'all ask me every day, in and out. Even the people that want the features, y'all want to hear more, but the reason he's doing this because everything has a reason. I'm pretty sure now, since when we first started putting this all out, you grabbed a lot of education on it. Even at times when I was off and I was doing the school thing with the Honor Your Life campaign, and you were working and y'all was going on tours, you might as well say. What was your biggest, what did you gain knowledge of more from the industry that you can say, I was glad I got this key?
From the industry?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go nowhere near the motherfucking industry. So I ain't really learned nothing from it.
Nah.
From people.
Right, people in there, like even if, you know what I mean?
As far as, the money that can be generated independently.
Right, yeah.
That's about it. I don't know what's going on in the game, in the industry.
So only reason why I'm asked that is because I noticed on your social platform, everything is everywhere now. Now, something isn't just here or the SoundCloud or just here. You at Spotify, Apple iTunes, you my mixtape, you everywhere. It's everywhere. Do you have any suggestions for any artist who is just stuck at SoundCloud or stuck at just one platform?
No.
So you feel as
Still
though
figuring it out. When I figure it out, I'll let y'all know.
Right. So I'm guessing that in 2019, with all the talent that was already given, all the time off, we can expect at the least that bear season. And I mean, it's 1919. It's coming. All right, it's coming. Bear season coming. What about? Can we get? Because we got everybody right now. The 2 people that did buy. Thank you guys for giving me you guys money, Cash App. Everybody that bought off the site with the Likmoss CDs, I'm pretty sure by now you have your CDs. Thing is this. I have to make sure that y'all know where it's at, that it is there. Because over all of these sites, these are the sites that we're going to make sure that everything is correct in reference to money. You know, Apple and all of these different places, they take a little bit out of the artist stuff. Coming to us the way you coming to us as far as through the website, this is a must. You never know what he may agree behind closed doors for me to do in reference to music for y'all to get. Could it be a Concrete Series Part 2? Because I know it's a whole lot of music that ain't even get.
Series Part 2 is like, you know, it's the easiest Concrete Series Part 1. You just put the songs. I have the songs.
Right.
So if you want to put it together, you know, go ahead.
Now, every person that asks me, every person that come up to me, every youngin' that's in the schools, after you heard Flipside, you told me you wanted to hear this. You told me you wanted to hear that. I gave you everything. I gave you the ghetto. When y'all wanted to hear the ghetto, I came home. I was home, what, a week when you done the ghetto? A week. Even got a chance to be a part of the video. That video was a video of a tone to be set for dudes that would just rap. And I ain't gonna lie to you. This ain't just because it's my brother. If it was the other way around and I didn't know him that well and just honored the music, I would tell you the same thing. At a time, we had one artist in our city of Philadelphia that I could say that was, with you. And that was Reezy. And I can remember the whole rap battle, John. And I was, rest in peace, Reezy, man. May Allah, make his great spacious, Allahumma ameen. Everybody else was backing down a little bit. I mean, he pulling his guns out. Dudes was coming up, they was getting their head blown off, man. Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, Moss, and he was blowing their heads off, man. And I gotta keep it 100. When you stepped up though that day, he was surprised. I know he was groovier than a 10-cent movie, right? So I saw him trying to catch his joint, but he didn't gave out 30 raps already.
Mm-hmm. So he got a little. It happens to everybody.
And you come in and the crowd went crazy.
Then I just spit that.
But the joint that you spit, it was a joint that to me was a joint you used to play around with, but it had catchy words. And Reezy was like, ooh, we going back, we gonna do it, one for one, what? Do you feel as though Reezy was competition when it came down to that, even though y'all was, everybody was Havana, but do you think that was competition?
Me personally, man, I just don't really feel competition.
Ooh,
now, he was definitely hot. I gotta give him that. He was
right.
Definitely hot. He knew how to put that shit together, but I just don't talk a lot.
Right.
But if you get me to talking, I tell you I burn Jay-Z on the track. I know I will.
Right.
Yeah, I know I get out on it.
And I can't lie.
I just don't talk a lot. You get me to talking though, I
right.
talk my shit, but yeah, no, I don't think it's competition. I know what I can do. I step up to any type of level of competition there is. If I know it's gonna be a track with Leak, y'all gonna be like, man, it happened plenty of times. Oh man, he gonna have to do this to be able to get out on him on this track. Then when you hear it, it's like, damn, he did what I said plus more.
Right.
Because I'm always like, I know what I gotta do. I know who I'm going in front of.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do it. I'm intelligent. I'm gonna do it. Step up to the challenge. I'm gonna get better when I need to. Don't challenge me.
All right, and it's like I got like 2-3 more questions before we roll, man. But I have to ask this. Some things I have to ask. OBH as a group, the artists, everybody as a group, as a label. Where does that stand now that Ab has the legal issues he has? Does it continue to go on like how it was before where you and Low held it down and Shy and everybody start rapping?
You don't see Dark Low moving around?
No, that's what I'm saying. What I mean is though, I can remember even when y'all was doing it, even when I was on house arrest, this was a daily every minute thing. The people want to hear, even with you and Shy, one of y'all had the Goon tune. they like, yo, that ain't something that you just, would you give them a 1 and a 2?
Oh yeah,
damn.
going to a 1 and going to
You gave them a 1 and a 2, you know, people like, where the 3 at? You feel me? What's up with the 3? Is there gonna be a 3? Or is all of that music, you know, is there gonna be any more vlogs coming out where as though it's like, yo, put this person up, he going number 1, how was it coming?
I don't know. Low. It's like how it been going. It ain't nothing really changed for real.
Right.
The vlogs kind of fell off. The vlogs, I wish we would get back to it. That was some shit. But, you know, Low doing his thing right now. I supposed to be next. Breezy Baguettes, you know, he just dropped a shout out Breezy.
Shout out Breeze, Mr. 1-0, you
Mr.
know.
1-0. You see what I'm saying? We just pushing, man. We
Right.
just gonna push, you know, till they crack the gates.
So I'm guessing that everything is organized like it's been, and everybody is going, taking care of their music, and everyone is still continuing to rap.
Mm-hmm.
I asked about Shy, you and Shy, news. Everybody that ended on that. Oh, Shy got a mixtape coming. Okay, okay. So we got a lot that we're going to be hearing from OBH, and it's not going to be a little bit, and we can expect for it to be on that sturdy foundation, because you got to realize we've matured them based off honor. I've seen the word mature. A lot of people ask me like about the music, because you know everybody, they had like King on the raps, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know, I told you a couple of these kittens that made up all type of lies on YouTube. I done got kicked out of a rap group and ran down the street about money I owed. These kittens lie so much, it's like they want the views, but we understand that when we put, it's sad, bro, it's very sad. And we understand when we put these cameras on, though, unlike others, we're going straight for the entertainment of the people. And you have to understand that Likmoss is only going to entertain you with the bars. You're not going to get him to be a clown out here. You're not going to get an OBH artist, honestly, to be a clown. So what we're trying to do is give the knowledge of what we had going on and what is still going on, because it was so long ago, but it's so close. And Earnersllc, who is some of the artists that you're going to be putting here? I've been seeing people. I've been seeing dudes coming with their vlogs.
My favorite youngin is Bully.
Bully. That's what I wanted to know. They asked me, I done had 20 different 15-year-old that's in my mentoring program that asked me, what is going on with Earnersllc?
It's a lot of people hot.
Right.
You're just not going to find the aggression. Just the shit that he bringing, the shit that he talking, it's like, it's different. You know what I'm saying?
Let's jump in the seat. Oh yeah, he talking heavy, and
it's different. It's mature.
And I've seen him mature a lot. It's
a hot rap. You got a hot rap. That's how I be getting over on a lot of people. Mm-hmm. I just sound growner than y'all. Y'all talking that kids, pit pat, ran in his hat, cat, dad, flat.
Yeah, Dr. Seuss type music. Yeah,
you can't find another way to say that.
Right. Why can't you add substance to it, in other words? Why does
another way to say that? Let's make it interesting.
I didn't know how you knew what was super cool loud. I don't know if the fans or people look at me like I'm crazy. Like I should have known.
I didn't switch the word. I just made it so it can rhyme. I made it sound like.
But still, the word within itself, bro, is a word that a lot of people ain't gonna just say out their mouth. Yeah. And you do that a lot of times, but that always stuck to me. And I'm like, you get revolutionary on me too. Like that joint got like really revolutionary, and at the times of what we're going through and what we're seeing happening.
That came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was like, how do I even know what that was?
I must have got harassed recently.
Of course, we already know that. How was that life? Being able to just go about and be a regular citizen where you're not harassed. Do you have a chance like that to actually go about? Because I know how it is when I go out.
Philadelphia?
Yeah, that's in
Not gonna
Philadelphia.
happen.
It's not going to happen. Same here. And I was telling my folks the other day, I said, I wish the money reflect that. Don't get me wrong, I love giving out the honor to the children. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about the grown men I got to deal with, you know? The ones who see you from a distance and you know you see me, but instead of coming with the honor intact with we understand fans got to be a fans. I'm a fan of a lot of music. But I'm not going to be an individual that do what the women do. You see where I'm coming from? And that's what our communities are lacking, and especially in Philadelphia. Everybody trying to find a way to get on. Everyone is trying to find a view or like or something to do to take that individual name and smear it and become something off of that. No one is going straight to it, but you guys seem to go in that direction.
It take a little longer. It take a little longer to just go straight.
Right.
It take a little longer. That's why everybody,
So I'm sure when Ab come home, inshallah, he's ready musically to go at it again, like no other. Cause I know he coming back. I know the support. This is gonna be bigger than the Boosie thing, y'all. Y'all not digging it. This is a Muslim. But I'm gonna let y'all continue to go on, or what y'all may think. But it's almost like I can feel it. My gut never lies to me. Never lies. All the great artists have done it before.
it's kind of hard, man, being a rapper, because they don't know how to separate entertainment from reality.
True.
Once you start getting that mixed up, it's like, all right, I'm done. I can't even rap how I want to rap because y'all gonna believe that I'm doing this shit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's like I can't even entertain. I can't even entertain. There's a big misconception about the Drake thing. I think Drake is an entertainer. He's entertaining. They saying people writing this shit. All right, they might be writing some of the courses, especially the singing courses. If you name a singer that ain't getting nothing wrote for him,
Singers always.
because he was a vicious writer. But majority singers, they get songs from people, whole songs. So I don't feel like the Drake situation was like, I feel like he an entertainer. You gotta let the entertainers entertain.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they taking the entertainment out of hip hop.
Period. There's not no substance to it.
Yeah, and they just wanted to be hardcore street. But in order to broaden the market,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? You gotta
Right.
entertain a little bit.
You have to.
Yeah,
Big Draco, they showed us that.
Yeah, you gotta entertain a little bit. So, but when you do that, it's like it can put a black seed on you, or a black eye, a black cloud over your head, however you want to call it.
Right.
And shit happens, but it's kind of discouraging though.
Yeah.
It's like it's like what I say to my rap.
Yeah.
It's like it's a rap.
I could go where I could possibly lose my freedom,
Everybody exaggerates.
my family, because
in
I
the
exaggerate in the music.
Everybody exaggerates in their music. Everybody. I don't care who you are. You exaggerated a little too bit. You took something to the extreme.
To the extreme.
Or you downplayed something. You did something. It's not. Who's 100% real in their raps?
Right. And how many of you guys are real?
You exaggerate what you would do for a female. You exaggerate what you would do to a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's a bunch of exaggerations, man.
Oh man, I see some of the most dishonorable rats across the whole platform of every platform you can come to, getting honor, getting respect, getting loved, and you know how I love honor snatch. You know I love it. It got to the point. It got to the point. It just dulls me to do it because it's like now I'm becoming an entertainer for those who really honestly don't care about who that guy put in prison. Don't care about who that guy lied on and took away from their daughter, So it's like the interviews are putting me in the mindset of more of what I know that you love to do, helping the youth. My mindset is to the point where, you see how we walk in the yard, right? I honestly, truthfully, me, and I'm pretty sure the footage is somewhere, I think the walk in the yard should be right along the Honor Your Life campaign, well, along positive image. You see what I mean? The reason why I say it is because the walk in the yard has so many things that it's doing. You're talking about the community. You're helping the community. And you're giving them that knowledge that everyone calls the game. So we have the opportunity now, like we've been had, to really grab the kids a little bit closer, because walking the yard is entertaining. Because if a child isn't sitting back thinking about what may happen to him if he ever go walk in the yard, he's actually may have walked the yard. So this what makes them get into it. You know, like people don't understand the things that we are all doing to actually help the community go in the correct direction. But when we get the individuals who say it's okay to be a rat only because it's negative, no, we're leading a positive situation. We're walking the yard. We honor the life campaign. We positive image. This is the things we do. We code of honor. It's not teaching us to go outside of doing anything that we know we were supposed to be doing. And what everybody looking for? Negative. They're looking for us to be in prison. They're looking for somebody to get on social media, lie here, there, Switzerland, for everybody to say, you know what, I'm accept all of this, and this is who they are. When I just gave you a whole outlook and vision of what's going on and where we headed. Do you think that we can get, now the Honor Your Life campaign has 27 mentors right now, 27 children. I call them mentorees, that who we're mentoring. Do you think we can have 50 before the end of the year? And include some of them children into the music, the ones have talent, not the ones who, if they do have a little talent and we tell them the truth that they really don't have the best of it and they can keep working at it, don't get upset and, you know, run away with negativity. But do you think that we can get these children to follow this positivity without any interruptions from the rats, the people that are lying on people and causing the wrongness in our children's mindsets? Not along the streets, but their mind. Do you think we can get past a year where they won't be corrupted?
That's only if we do it, you know, move how we've been moving. And to me, the people say any publicity is good publicity.
Mm-hmm.
My joint is any attention is bad.
Mm-hmm.
Just you're giving the people, like, all right, if I post me feeding the homeless on my Instagram, I'm giving the people a voice to talk, you know, say what they want in the comments about it.
Yeah.
And it's just like, no, I don't even want that attention. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep living my life. I've been living my life off camera. Get on the camera when it got something to do with rap.
Now, we gotta understand that. Y'all have to understand that. There's no way you can take that for anything else. If this is what you do, you don't have a purpose to be here. Only thing that comes here is mischief, trouble, and problems. The whole social media. If you're not coming here to do something positive, you heard it out of his mouth first. You heard it out of Likmoss' mouth. He's telling the youth. He's telling the adults. He's telling everybody this.
Man, there's something wrong with any man that's actively posting pictures on Instagram every day and not promoting nothing. No type of business, no nothing. Like, why are you here? Not just, what is a grown man doing? You taking pictures every day, putting it on the Instagram.
Every day. No purpose. No business.
It's almost like, what is you doing here? You're an attention seeker, and I'm not really going to be around any man that's seeking attention because I don't like attention. You see what I'm saying? I'm thinking there's something wrong with you. It's like, why are you just on here all the time?
Right.
What is you promoting? Why are you just here? Every time I scroll up, I just see you just there, just for no reason. Just like, I get to wonder, like,
Right.
why the fuck am I keep seeing you on this? Like, you just want a lot of attention.
Hey, y'all.
Attention whore. It's like, I'm cool. I'm off you. I like to be in the shadows or whatever I'm doing. I'm cool. I'm off you. I don't need the negative attention.
So we can agree to this, youngins. Every man can agree to this. Every sturdy man that has a foundation that includes honor running through it has to understand that what other reason would you be on a social media platform if you're not presenting your business? Why are you there every other picture?
You like attention. There's no other.
Are you a model? You know, like a guys ain't gonna admit it. You're not gonna have some men that say because they feel as though because we're saying it that they don't have the opportunity to really tell the truth of who they are. You know, instead of coming to the truth like, damn, you right about that. I shouldn't. You're not gonna have dudes in the comments or on Instagram saying, damn, that was real, man. I done this at a time or two. So what we're gonna do for them was the first week I had Instagram with gel livers, I've done it. I was a model for a day or two. And I had no benefit. But I bet you these men that do it every day for 10 and 15 years are going to duck that, bro. Because they don't understand the truth behind it. The truth is, it's like going anywhere. When you put yourself on a social media, you're everywhere at one time across the world. So if you're everywhere at one time, what is your damn reason to be in there? You don't have a reason. Are you part of a me? Like how they had Denzel Washington places, and you know, are you part of that? Because if you're not catching the urn, you're either a creep, a weirdo, or some dishonorable individual seeking some information.
Don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong with capturing moments.
Right.
Maybe posting moments. You
Right.
see? Like, damn, this is a moment I want to. But you 3-4 times a day with this shit for nothing? You won't never promote nothing?
You don't sell nothing. It's there.
What type of man want people, all these people in their personal business? It's like, first of all, you put too much personal stuff on Instagram. You talk too much.
Too G'd up.
You talk too much for me.
Yeah.
All your personal business is on Instagram. I know you talk too much.
Right.
You just give me Instagram. I'm telling you what Instagram do. It just lets you know who's everybody is. When a person mad, if motherfucker like your picture for 2 years straight, when they mad at you, they not gonna like it. That's how you know they mad at you. Like,
it controls the emotion of the person.
Yeah, it's like, damn, this.
And they let it be seen as men.
Oh, so he do feel some type of way about that.
How you know that? Well, he didn't like my picture.
Woke up 3 days straight, it's like, dog, because I understand that you're on some horse shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I knew you was
girly.
going to be on some horse shit.
Yeah.
I knew to look for that.
No doubt.
Some girl shit. I don't acknowledge no shit like
Like,
that. It ain't like
right.
I say, yo, why you ain't looking what you? It's just like, all right. I knew he was mad. I knew he was going to be mad about that anyway. Thanks for showing me that you mad. Appreciate it.
And it's like, come on, are you serious? Let me move up here. This is how men carry?
Yeah, you talk too much. You post too many pictures on that joint. I know you talk too much.
And then turn around and say, put the realest thing up, the realest post in the world about not talking, and get accepted by the same damn people that know this guy is a pump faker. You see what I'm saying? And this is where I'm being left behind at. This is what the 2-3 weeks of me posting here and there.
Like, yo, why you talking this? Come on, man, that ain't you. What's up? You looking like a nut on Instagram. When that's all this tough shit for?
Where this come from?
That shit on.
And the subliminals or the pulls up by where you may have been. I'm there! Come get me, arrest us all! This is what we got going on Instagram. Talk to us. We talk, we listen. Like we talk and we accept feedback. And no man can begin to actually tell us why. Why are you there? The women are there to do what? Model. A lot of them may get a bankroll.
I mean, there's a goal. They're there for a reason. It's like, why is you niggas seeking all this attention? Why is you niggas on here telling all your business?
I just found 50 million and about to take another 120 million and
Just waking up.
yeah.
About to take my kids to school.
Oh, Boss Birdie said, just waking up.
Kennerton Elementary.
I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm right here on 50th Frontier. Drop my son off at school.
Oh, right.
Look, my daughter always in the bathroom with me. Like, come on.
It's like, yeah, are you kidding me on Kidding Me Avenue? Like,
This
what's
every
your
day,
goal?
I got your
every
whole
day of your
schedule.
life.
You better not ever do nothing wrong to nobody I know. I got your whole schedule. I know you get up at 8 in the morning, you go to school. So it's like, come on, y'all talk too much.
And think,
we're real man. This one, it's like, that's cool.
but how would it? I had a young lady that hit me. I'm gonna go ahead and let it go, right? And when she hit me, it was about a rat. She said, "I'm so sick that I had a nerve to be around this. Why was I even caught up in between here and there? There was a reason, you see? We have reasons, men, but our reasons should be different than women reasons. Like, how does it equal out to be the same thing to the point where so you have the women having more honor than the men? I'm trying to figure out where the female homies at. What's up, dog? They winning? I turned on the show the other night. It's called Love. What's the name of this joint? It's called Love and Marriage. It's deep though, bro. It's gonna blow your mind. This show, what I'm speaking on. It's Love and Marriage in Huntsville. You ever heard of it or seen it? Mm-hmm. It's a bald-headed brother. Sorry, brothers and sisters, for not knowing their name. I should know their name before I speak on it. But I was watching it, and it's 3 brothers. They run like a real estate thing. They partners or whatever. The females are really on a partnership too. They're getting really some nice money out of this. But they're having the same problems at the same show I seen earlier that day. It's Ayana, I think it is. You heard of that one? Oprah Winfrey has a girlfriend has a show. It's on OWN TV. And it showed me how even the ones who didn't have, they was broke, they didn't have anything, they were compatibly going back and forth, or they were sisters. They was going back and forth about their mother and how their mother took and lied and said their father raped them and a whole bunch of stuff, man. And then they was fighting and arguing and crying, and they became cool before the show was over. An hour later on this same channel, here is the Love and Marriage of Huntsville. The brothers are getting getting together a little okay, but they started beefing just a little bit. But the sisters, they started going back and forth and having a dishonorable conversation, start beefing with each other. The moral was, I was looking at it and I was like, damn, they was on this level of earning and mentality-wise or just being mature, and they was at this level, but yet they was still doing the same things, bro. They had the same mentality. Mindset was like, basically like go after each other, but they didn't even know what was going on. It was like, I don't like you because of this. You don't like me because of that. And the dudes is sitting back. The one boy, like, yeah, he cheat on his wife all the time, telling his wife that. You know, like, I mean, it was like, why? Why would you tell your wife that? Like, what does that have to do with anything? First of all, we already understand you're dishonorable. You're throwing him dead under the bus because of your situation not going right. His wife like, yeah, because this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. And he like, yeah, but you don't really know about him and her relationship. And she like, well, I don't really know. She being of honor. She like, I really don't want to know. Don't go there. He's anxious, so anxious to put it out there. Yeah, because he this, that, and the third. And it showed me like, it's not just people, it's our people. We are messed up in different angles, in different areas. Some people have a mentality of doing the right thing, and some people have a mentality of doing the wrong thing, but it's like the thing in the middle of just being able to be a man in these times is hard. Like how we got children, we got family, we got people that we look up to. Our sons will always be men the way we raise them. But why is everybody else interfering with that? Why is everyone else pissing in everybody's ear about the good that they doing if it's normal. You feel what I'm saying? It became abnormal amongst the people to do good and do right without gossip, lies, and entertainment on something that they ain't getting paid for. What would your advice, before we log out, what would be your advice to the young men that are caught up in situations like that, and they in school and the streets? Like, they ain't just in the streets or they just ain't in the school. They in both of them, bro, trying to stay abreast because the bills just ain't right. Mommy got the things going on and they arguing and all that, but they ain't taking care of stuff. What would your advice be for that child?
I mean, if it's tight, do what you gotta do, man, to provide for your family, but don't try to make a career out of it. It ain't gonna work.
It's understood, and we don't have to speak no more, no
Don't
less.
have no big drug dealer dream. That ain't gonna work.
It ain't gonna work. How
You
can
can be
it
the
last?
biggest drug dealer in your neighborhood for 6 months before you go to jail. Oh, I ain't no big drug dealer dreams. It's not-
King Earner live and direct. Honorable Likmoss. Go follow him at Likmoss_OBHGG. Email him at Likmoss32. Twitter,
I don't know.
Likmoss_OBHGG.
Okay.
The same as the Instagram. You hear me? Spotify, Likmoss. Apple iTunes, Likmoss. Anywhere you want to find him, just type in, you can Google him and get him through.
Sturdy, type in sturdy.
Type in sturdy. Bump right into it. Live and direct. It's always an honor, bro.
Yeah, right.
It's always an honor. This is a brotherhood that can never be broken. Live and direct.